Good evening, everyone. This is Crystal coming to you from my Purified by Grace YouTube channel. I'm coming to you today. I last posted um, on this channel and I stated that I would come back to you. I am coming back to you today in regards to diversity, equity, inclusion. I will say that I did mention this in one of my previous videos. I believe it was my video that dealt with the elephant in the room that's within the black community. Today I'm going to speak on diversity, equity, inclusion. And I did mention this in my previous video, but I'm going to go a little farther and give some things as to what diversity, equity, and inclusion is stating from Google. Y'all, I have to say this. It's like I'm saying this out of love, but at the same time I'm saying it because it's very passionate to me. Y'all, and I'm speaking directly to the black community, to whatever state that you may be watching this from, that you may be viewing this from. I'm coming to you because y'all, it's like this is a real thing for us. It's like I understand that we fight very hard. We fight to be included in spaces that are amongst people who are non-black. We often fight and cry for these, to be recognized, to be seen. But y'all, we gotta face the fact. We have to face the fact that we have issues within our own community as it relates to diversity, equity, inclusion. And that can be when it comes to maybe whether you're a man or a woman, or whether you may consider yourself a part of the LGBTQ community. Y'all, we have an issue when it comes to being contradictory, when it comes to these type of matters. I understand some people are not going to like what I'm saying, but this has to be said. Y'all, we already deal with, as I keep stating, as you all already know, we already experience systemic oppression. I have even also made a video in regards to internalized oppression that has affected us, that we experience due to being systemically oppressed. Y'all, we gotta face the music. We can no longer sweep this under the rug. We don't have time for this. We don't. I realize there'll be some people that will understand and hear what I'm saying, but I understand we need more of the masses really to understand this. Truly, deeply understand this. And without further delay, I'm going to read to you as to what diversity, equity, inclusion is. And of course, diversity, equity, inclusion, of course, means more than just being black. You can be a man, you can be a woman, in a certain, maybe you may be LGBTQ, you may be a veteran. Diversity, equity, inclusion ranges is a very broad range. But today I'm speaking directly to people who look like me. Diversity, equity, inclusion, DEI, an organizational framework designed to promote the fair treatment, representation, and authentic participation of all people. It focuses on embracing demographic differences, ensuring systemic fairness, and fostering a culture of belonging for historically marginalized or underrepresented groups. Y'all, we as black people fall in that category, historically marginalized and underrepresented groups. We fall into that category. Okay, breaking down the framework. Google says breaking down the framework. Okay, diversity, the presence and representation of different backgrounds and identities, such as race, gender, age, religion, sexual orientation, socioeconomic status, and physical ability. Okay, I'm going to stop right here. I'm going to pause right here as to the part where it speaks of diversity. Okay, y'all. We are a diverse group of people. Our people can come from the continent of Africa. Our people come from here in the United States. We got people all over the world. All over the world. We have people who have experienced different life experiences. And we for sure here in the United States have different life experiences. Not all of us have the exact same life experiences, but what I can say, we all have been subjected and are subjected to systemic oppression. Whether that's in healthcare, it's in education, it's in housing, it's in various arenas. Socioeconomical status, of course. You know, some of us, what they call, so quote unquote, the poor class, the working class, and so-called the elites. Y'all, we are a diverse group of people. We don't all think the same. We don't all dress the same. We don't all speak the same language. Because we, as I stated, we have brothers and sisters who are from the continent of Africa, who are actually just in different parts of the world, known as the African diaspora. And I know a lot of us don't like to, so-called don't like to be identified as being a descendant of a descendant of Africa. But we are, whether we like to hear it or not. Now I know we've been found in different parts of the world, but at the end of the day, we are descendants from the motherland continent. Equity. Equity, the guarantee of fair treatment and equal opportunity. It recognizes that different people have different needs and provides the specific resources and support required for everyone to succeed. Okay, y'all. Excuse me. This is where I will pause as well. Equity. Y'all, this is something that I see as well. The guarantee of fair treatment and equal opportunity. Even within our own community, there are different things, there are different needs. Like, we may have some people who live in environments where they may have access to different resources. And you have some other areas where, because of poverty, because of socioeconomic status, that they may be lacking due to poverty. And also crime. Y'all, we really need to get a grip of equity, because we all are in the same boat. Like, some of us may be in different parts of our life than others, but there's no There's no need for us to dismiss one another because we all need to be treated fairly, regardless of somebody's personal preference or whatever. We all need to be treated fairly. Not no small letter I, no big letter I, no small u. No. Okay, the third point, inclusion. The cultural outcome of diversity and equity. It ensures that every individual feels valued, respected, heard, and confident enough to express their unique perspectives and contribute fully. All right, I'm going to stop right there. Inclusion. Y'all, this is something we really need to work on. Inclusion. When we see one black person may be doing something different from the quote unquote in group, or because somebody doesn't think the way you think, they don't speak the way you speak, it all goes back to DEI. All of this works hand in hand. All of these work hand in hand. I see too much of us being in cliques. Oh, just because I know this person, it's like we look at each other with disdain. We look at each other with suspicion. There's a lot of mistrust and distrust in our community. There's a whole lot of it, and we need to face it. There's a whole lot of it. How in the world can we effectively beg? Well, we're begging practically, begging to be included in spaces. But when we may be in spaces around one another, it's like hypocritical. It's like, oh, you don't fit this, you don't fit that, you don't fit my clique, you don't look the part, you don't speak the part. Y'all, this is ridiculous. It is really ridiculous. I know people, like I said, I know people don't want to hear this, but it has to be said. It has to be said. It really has to be said. If we did more well, according to Google, why organizations focus on DEI, innovation and problem solving. Teams with varying perspectives approach challenges differently, often driving more creative solutions and robust decision making. Y'all, seriously, if we were more open and welcoming to one another, to each other's different ideas, instead of saying one size fits all mentality, because we're not a monolith. Y'all, we all bring our own value and our own ideas and perspectives. And if we were to just be more open, not so tunnel vision, but more open-minded and less critical of one another and encouraging one another, we would really be doing something. We would really be doing something. We're supposed to have one purpose in mind if we were in solidarity with one another. We don't all have to agree or have the exact same thoughts, but we do need to respect one another. We need to respect one another. And there's a lot of lack in it in our community because we've been programmed. We've been programmed. Y'all, we really need to have a come to Jesus moment, as they would say in the church. Come to Jesus just now. We in the black community need to have a come to Jesus moment within our own communities. Put aside our differences, our petty differences, and focus on one goal. Because we're all being affected in some way. In my last video, I mentioned 4 different things that we face. And I found this information from a man named Kaba Kamin, if I'm pronouncing his name correctly. There are 4 things that we face: white supremacy, institutional racism, individual bigotry, and number 4 is mass denial. These are 4 things that we face as black folk. So we don't have time to be divided. We really should have been working towards this a long time ago. It shouldn't take for us to have to deal with, like, we shouldn't be so reactive. It's like we're always being reactive. Instead of being proactive, we're always reactive. But I just wanted to come to you in regards to diversity, equity, and inclusion. Because this is something that we need to face within our own community. I don't care what state you're in, what city, what state. It doesn't matter what part of the world you're in. I know there's a lot of history behind all this, but y'all, we can't keep going in this direction. But I'm going to stop here, and I just wanted to come to you and address this with you. But I will come to you again, and I hope someone is learning something from this, because as a saying is, each one teach one. Each one teach one. Each one reach one as well. So I just want to come to you. Like I said, I come to you with love, but this is something that I feel passionate about. That something that we have to come into. But again, I'll come back to you soon with whatever else I have, and hope you all have a good night, good morning, or wherever you're watching this from.